Good morning, friends. So today we will discuss the physical growth parameters. Last time also in the last lecture we have discussed this physical growth parameters. Just in simple terms, what do they mean? They mean जैसे कि आपके पास कोई मदर आती है, वो पूछती है जी कि ज़रा बताना ज़रा मेरा बच्चा ठीक बढ़ रहा है कि नहीं. Is it clear? So then what you will assess? You will assess the physical parameters of the child, right? Then you will tell her that yes, your child's growth is as per normal standards. So first is the weight. Last time we saw the diagram and the weighing machine also, how to measure. It should have minimum 100 gram. Minimum weight 100 gram it should be able to weigh. So how the weight increases in the child? At birth, if we take the average weight of 3 kg, how it will progress? बच्चे का वजन जन्म पे 3 kg है, तो अब 6 मंथ का हो गया बच्चा, आपके पास ओपीडी में आया. व्हाट डू यू एक्सपेक्ट, कितना वेट होगा उसका? 6 kg. इट विल डबल. 6 महीने में डबल हो जाएगा. और 9 मंथ पे 1 ईयर पे 9 kg ट्रिपल हो जाएगा. 2 ईयर पे 12 kg. दिस इज ऑल इन kg. एंड 3 ईयर पे 14 एंड 4 ईयर पे 16 kg. दिस इज हाउ द नॉर्मल पैटर्न ऑफ ग्रोथ टेक्स प्लेस. देयर मे बी सम वेरिएशन फ्रॉम चाइल्ड टू चाइल्ड, बट these are the standard values. Now we have also last time seen how to take the height of the child. That was by which instrument? It was by infantometer. You saw it also and you also learned how to operate it. So how will be the height increasing? Let us say at birth, if the height is 50 centimeter, this is in 50 centimeter, then at 6 months it will be 65 centimeter. At 1 year the normal height will be 75 centimeter, and at 2 years 85, at 3 years 95, and at 4 years the child will be around 100 centimeter, right, or 1 meter. Is it clear? Now we last time also saw head circumference, but before that if the child is bigger, then we may need to take the standing height of the. Infantometer is used to take the child who is not able to stand properly. That is usually up to 2 years of age. The child can't stand properly. We take the height in the lying down position, and for that we use infantometer. But if the child is able to stand properly, then what we use is standiometer. There is a special height measuring instrument. The name is standiometer. The child should be standing straight with the wall on which you have placed the standiometer. There should be no bend at the knees. ऐसे नहीं कि knees ऐसे हो या बच्चा ऐसे हो. The child should be standing बिल्कुल straight. Then only you will be able to know the exact height of the patient. Secondly, you should know what is Frankfurt plan. What does this mean? Frankfurt plan. This is the orbit. You know, you have read the anatomy, and this is the lower level of the orbit, and this is your external auditory unit. They should be in line. They should be horizontal. If the child is keeping the head like this, then it will be not in horizontal position. So if the child is keeping the head straight, then this plane, if you draw between these two, it will be horizontal. That will be the correct height. You can note down what is Frankfurt plane. So third is head circumference. This also we saw last time practical, how to measure the head circumference and how the growth of head circumference takes place. At birth it is say approximately average 34 centimeter, and at 6 months will be 42, and at 1 year it will be 40 centimeter. It is in centimeters. And at 2 years 47, at 3 years 49, and at 4 years 51. So these are the normal values which you will able to record in the growing child, right? Now apart from these three physical growth parameters, there is another one that is called mid-arm circumference. Is it clear? Mid-arm circumference, right? Can anyone come forward so that I can practically tell how to measure the mid-arm circumference? Anyone? Any volunteer? Come forward. Come. Very good. So take the chair and sit down. Take the chair. So this is, sit down. Sit down. Okay, good. So what you will do, you will calculate the acromion process here, right? And you will place this is the Ollik-Randall process. First you need to define this is the acromion process, this is the Ollik-Randall process. Now you will join from here to here, right? And let us say sit down. Actually the position should be like this, right? So let us say it is say 12 inches. At 6 inches we will mark it and take the circumference here at 6 inches, right? So this, if we note down, it is say 12.13 inches. It is approximately 13 inches. Thank you. So if this is in inches, but in the child, if you note it by less than 13.5 centimeter, in this boy it was say 33 centimeters. 13.5 inches, 33 centimeters. For the child, if the mid-arm circumference is less than 13.5, especially at 5 years of age, then what will you say? That the nutrition of the child is not good. कि बच्चे का जो पोषण है वो सही नहीं है, इसीलिए उसके जो मिड-आर्म सर्कमफ्रेंस की ग्रोथ प्रॉपर नहीं है. मिनिमम कितना होना चाहिए? 13.5. This is a very good method when you will do the survey in the community. Let us say in a village there are say 100 children, and if you start measuring like this, it may be difficult and more time consuming. Then there is a special scale tape. It is coded. Let us say this one is red, this is yellow, and this is green. You apply it around the mid-arm of the child, and if it comes at the red level, at the red area, you will say the child is malnourished. The nutrition of the child is not very good. Have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
And third is the very important aspect, BMI, body mass index. Why is this important now these days? Anyone? ये BMI की इम्पोर्टेंस इस टाइम में क्यों जरूरी है? Anyone? This is important because obesity is on the rise. So body mass index means how to calculate it? You take weight in kg and height in meters square. This you have to divide, right? Let us say this first example. Let us say the weight is 70 kg and height is 160 centimeter. So how will you calculate? This is 70 kg. This makes 1.6 meter. 1.6 meter per square, 2.56. You can make this calculation and it will come to 27.3, right? Another example, you can do it yourself on your notebooks. 60 kg and the height is 152 centimeters. That will make 1.52 meter. And square of this will be 2.25. So the net value of BMI will be 26.6. So the BMI should be between 18.5 to 25. So if it is more than 25, then we will say that the child is growing towards obesity. In adults also it should be less than 30. If more than 30, definitely the person is obese, right? So this is also a very good parameter to assess the physical growth, because by this metatarsus circumference we are trying to ascertain if the child's nutrition is below normal. But by BMI we will be assessing whether the child is becoming obese or not. Okay, thank you.